Hello everyone and welcome back to Modded Minecraft. So we are back on the FTOG server for a little bit more of Avant 3. And since the end of the last episode, I've not really done a lot. I've not really had that much time to sort of get on and do sort of any bits and pieces really. But sort of coming on today, the first thing that I've noticed is that this setup here is breaking. And the reason why is because the pipe here, the conduit, is bringing into this any item, as you can see, that it happens to find in the chest. So it's not recognizing that it needs wood in here. It's bringing in everything. It's had apples in there, saplings, all sorts. So what we're going to need to do, if I click on this, you can see that there's a place where you can insert an item filter, and we're going to be able to whitelist the items that we want, which is obviously just the logs. So I'm going to get myself inside and get one of those made. It's pretty simple. All you need, if I just go back into filter, all you need is a bit of iron and I think a hopper. Yeah, sorry, a hopper. And so you'd be able to knock one of those together. And then we just need to find some paper from somewhere, which we've got plenty of just there. And we should be able to say, throw that together. And we'll go and pop that outside. Just be mindful that it's obviously now night. And who knows what is wandering about. Yeah, it should be fine for a second. And so pop the filter in there. And then we can... Now we need to wait until we've got some logs. And then we'll be able to whitelist that to that one item. So let's actually just get ourselves inside and sleep really quickly. And then we'll get that sorted out. Okay, so we've got ourselves a log and hopefully we just pop that in there like that. And that will now be, that's now whitelisted. So that should solve the problem. It should only bring that one item into there. So, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. I say it has been producing some stuff for us. I've managed to get a couple of stacks out of this so far. I am going to make some more of the upgrades just to sort of increase the capacity of this a bit, because at the moment we are, just relying purely on the fossil fuel burning generators. And so I popped over to the mining dimension and I popped a load of stuff into the generator over there. One thing I did notice was that the generator that I'm using, the Stirling generator, was pretty slow, and we weren't really sort of getting through the mining levels that quickly. So it's very, very under efficient at the moment, and that's kind of what I want to concentrate on today, because the one thing that's kind of holding me back from really progressing at the moment is a lack of resources. You know, I sort of started off with the crops over here, and that's not going anywhere near as fast as I would like it to go. I mean, mainly it's my fault because I've been quite lazy and I haven't set up the farming stations and that yet, but we will sort of get onto that. But even with that, I just don't think it's going to create enough stuff for us. So this mining in the mining dimension is definitely gonna be the key, I think, and we want to get that a bit more efficient. So what I'm thinking to myself is get down to the right floor is potentially to use this to store up some power, because this does create quite a lot of power. Now I know it goes through fuel quite quickly, but we've got a good source of creating that now. And I thought what we'd do is we'd create some of the basic capacitors from Ender.io, store up the power, and then we can take one of these over to the mining dimension. Hopefully, and that stores 1 million RF. Hopefully that will increase the speed with which this is all working. And this isn't that expensive to make. So we've got a block of redstone, some iron, and then 4 of these basic capacitors, which is just a little bit more redstone, some copper, and some gold nuggets. So I'm just thinking if we just actually grab some gold nuggets now and Some redstone is up here anyway. So we'll grab a bit of redstone, which hopefully I can find relatively easy in my absolute chaos. There we go. So there's a bit of redstone there. Bit of, that's energetic alloy. We don't want that yet. We want some copper, which I think is going to be in this one over here, which it is. And just use this this crafting table here. Hopefully we can knock together a few of these. In fact, if we make 8, and then I think we can just put 2 of those together for now. That'd be fine. And let's get down here. Now, if I put this just next to this, will that then start to... Yeah, so that's going to start to store power. And just a quick test, if I break this, does this then actually retain the power? Can I tell? No, I don't think it does. Oh, that's a bit of a pain. I thought that that would actually retain the power. Okay, so that probably means that we're going to need to make the wrench to move this then. Let's just have a look and see if that's pretty easy to do. Just need 3 bits of electrical steel and a basic gear, which is just some sticks and some cobble. Okay, well that's fine. Let's get the basic gear put together. In fact, I thought I had some. Yeah, I've got some sticks. That's cool. So let's get that put together. We'll make one of those and just grab that stuff back out of there again. And I know that I've got some electrical steel somewhere up here. And there we go. So let's get back downstairs and pop that together. And hopefully that is going to be the solution to our problem. So what do we do with this? Do we just... Oh, there we go. Right, fine. So we'll... How have I got 2 basic capacitors? Oh, I made 2. Fine. Do you know what? My mind went up and then I put the other one down. I'm absolutely losing my mind. Okay, well, fine. We've got a wrench now. So let's put that there then, and we'll let that fill up. And if we put the other one on top, that should basically have both of those filling up. And we'll go and grab ourselves some more charcoal, because hopefully some more of that is made now. And just make sure that it doesn't run out of energy. This is looking pretty good now. This is starting to move along now. And it's not filling up with apples. That's all good. And we'll just pop that into the generator. Like so. And as I say, that will now start filling up with a little bit more power. So I'm going to go away and I'm going to wait until these have both filled up. And then we'll take one of these over to the mining dimension and we'll just see how this works and if it speeds things up enough. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so these have all filled up. I made a couple more while I was away, and I just want to grab this top one with the wrench. Just get up there and get that, and we'll get ourselves over to the mining dimension, and if we can get out the door. Oh dear me, why can't I get out the door? What is going on? I'm stuck forever. Oh, it's because I hit it with the wrench. Oh no. Right, there we go. Fine. And yeah, so we'll get ourselves over to the mining dimension and we'll just see whether or not this makes a massive difference. So here we are. And let's just jump into it. I made a little hut just so that I could AFK here without getting attacked by anything. So we'll pop that down just here. And that is doing absolutely nothing. So let's just take that out again. Can we take that out as well? And we'll just put the capacitor just here. And that should now... I was kind of hoping that that would be compatible, but it doesn't seem as though it is at the moment. Does this have an output side? Can I configure this? Okay. let's see if we can, I don't know what any of these things are. So it's always active. Seems to be failing at this a little bit. Input, output. Right, okay, so we need to figure out the way to get this to output, I guess. So if we grab that up now and put it the other way, like that. This is still not filling it with power. We just change all of the sides to output. Oh, there we go. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Yeah, so that's now filling it with power. And after a bit of messing about, I don't quite know what that did, but yeah, that was fine. It's in push mode. Now, hopefully, this is going through the levels a bit quicker. It does seem to be. That's also going through power really, really quickly still, but it's getting through stuff a bit quicker than just the Stirling generator was. So I think that's potentially the way forward. And that is definitely getting us some bits and pieces now. I just almost feel that what we need is something like what you used to have in 1.7.10. You could get like a Tesseract. See, that's done now. Let's just grab that back up again. And pop the generator down. And then we'll just grab the coal that we've collected out of that and just pop that in there for now, just for an extra bit. But that already had some coal in it. Oh, it's got charcoal that I put in earlier. Okay, so that is slowly working away then, it would seem. We'll get out and have a look. See how far that we've got to go. I don't think we've actually got that far left. No, we haven't really. That's fine. We can just let that run for a while. It hasn't got that much more to do. I definitely want to find a more automated solution to this because it is quite slow. We can come and manually grab some of these bits, I suppose. I don't really want to have to do that, but yeah, if we had some sort of like a Tesseract or something like that, I might have a little bit of an investigate and just see what there is. Okay, well, let's get ourselves back over to the overworld. Okay, so I've had a quick look at what options are available and for transferring power, and it seems that there is a similar item to the Tesseract. There's the Dimensional Transceiver from Ender.io. So if we just hold shift down there, you can see it transports items, fluids, and power wirelessly across any distance and between dimensions. So that's absolutely perfect for what we need. So let's have a look and see what it takes. There's a bit more electrical steel, which is fine. Some fused quartz, which I don't think that's a massive issue. I think we just need to grab some. We just need to grab some nether quartz for that, and yeah, that'll go in the alloy smelter. We got that. That all looks fairly simple. That this is probably going to be the more difficult thing to make of this because we need the octadic capacitor, which is going to require 2 of the double layer capacitors plus some vibrant alloy and some glowstone. The vibrant alloy is not really sure what's required for that. Oh, okay, so it needs some ender pearls and some energetic alloy, which you already know we can make, which is just redstone, gold, and glowstone. And then we're going to require an ender crystal. Now that might be a little bit more troublesome because to get the ender crystal, is that the only way to get it? It's through the soul binder, which requires a soul vial, a vibrant crystal, and okay. And then the last bit here, which is the slice and splice. And we just need an Enderman head, some Solarium, some silicon, some more vibrant alloy. So I think in order to progress this forward then, to get the Ender Crystal, I've got to say that I thought there was there not a different way of getting this? Let's just type in Ender Crystal, because I'm sure there was a Ender... Is it not just one word? C-R... Right, there we go. Ender Crystal. So that looks as though that is actually the only way to get it, is in the Soul Binder. Fine. Okay, so in order to get the Soul Binder then, we're going to need a few more bits and pieces. So we're going to need some heads. The thing is, no, I don't think that's actually looking that difficult. Potentially. Some Solarium, which I think we already know. Yeah, just a bit of soul sand and some gold in the alloy smelter. And then just another machine frame or machine chassis. I think what I'll do, I'm going to go away. I'm going to gather the bits together for this, and I'm going to gather together some of the bits for the Dimensional Transceiver as well. And when I come back, hopefully we can get all the bits together. We can put these together, and we can see if we can get it all working. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so a little while later, and collected up a chest full of all the bits and pieces that we need pretty much for this. And the only thing that we're going to need then is to go and fill the soul vials with Enderman souls. And hopefully that's going to be pretty easy. We'll just head on over to Grok's mob tower and get ourselves to spawn. While we're here, actually, one of the things that I do want to do, and I want to kind of show you this as well. The spawn hub that Toddy had been working on is now complete. Getting a little bit of lag in spawn, but that's fine. Again, I think this is just down to my sort of texture pack vacancy. So yeah, I think a few people have potentially put their bits and pieces in here. I don't know who else has done stuff. So yeah, NZ Hook has put his spawn thing teleporter in here, and Grok has done so as well. So yeah, I'm gonna do mine as well. For now, I'm just gonna grab mine up and put mine on the wall, just to make life a bit easier. And let's just grab this up, this. Yeah, so we'll grab all those bits. And yeah, Toddy did mention in his video to just, you could decorate your area as long as it was in line with the theme. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a wall. So I think I'm going to go with just here. I'm actually just going to put mine in there, and hopefully, like so. Can I not just place that on the wall? It would help if I was actually selecting the correct thing. So I'm just going to pop mine in there, and I'm going to put my sign underneath for now, like so. So relics, place, base, house, home. I don't know. Relics, home. There we go. And we'll have the same thing again, like so. There we go. I think that's pretty much in line. Look for giants. Cool. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that like that. I am going to come back and just perhaps make that look a little bit better, because everybody else seems to have decorated theirs in some way. But for now, there we go. That is in place, so I can come and click that and get back to my base. And yeah, it's looking pretty cool. I'll tell you what, Toddy has spent so much time on this as well, with all the chiseling bits. Something else that I really need to get into, but that is looking pretty cool. As I say, I am going to need to update my texture pack at some point in time. So anyway, back to where we were. So we need to go over to Grok's mob tower, and we need to grab ourselves some Enderman souls. Hopefully is a pretty straightforward affair. So we'll grab the soul vials ready. And let's just get some Endermen down here. I think that is it. Yep, that is both of them done. Just as simple as that. So now we'll get ourselves back home again and hopefully we can finish off this business. I'll have to remember now, obviously, who else is left here? Who else hasn't done it yet? Grok's still got his up there as well. So he's actually got 2. Right, so let's get ourselves back. Just drop in here and teleport back home. Cool, cool. And let's get these bits and pieces made. So we'll start off with the soul binder, and that is going to be. It's not going to be that one with the soul binder. We want one of these first. So we're going to need 4 of these iron bars, which we've already got, and some iron. So let's grab out the bars, the iron. We'll leave that one in there because we don't need that right now. In fact, while we're in here, let's do it that way. That'll make life a bit easier. So we need a zombie head, a skeleton head, and a creeper head. Some solarium. Oh, we need an enderman head as well. And then, yeah, we're going to need some copper, some redstone, and some gold nuggets. So let's grab that. Let's grab that. All the bits that we need. There's some copper as well. And I think that was it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. We'll find out in a second. So that was the wrong thing. So we want that. Let's just pop that together first of all. So we need one of these. Fine, grab one of them. In fact, we need some more of those anyway. And then we need to grab, I think that's it actually. I think we can just pop that together. And then finally, we should just be able to put the soul binder itself together. Oh, we need some solarium as well. So let's just grab that, pop that in there. It would help if I was actually in the crafting table, of course. So there we go. So there is the soul binder. So let's go and put that down here next to our other machines. Now, I have actually changed this in the in-between cuts so that it's actually wired behind now. So I can have the sag mill producing stuff and sort of popping it directly into the alloy smelter. You can change the direction and sort of push and pull and all sorts of bits and pieces with the Yeta wrench. So I've done that. But for now, I'm just going to pop the soul binder on top of here. And like so. And then in order to make this, then we're going to need, we've got the soul vials. We're going to need one of these vibrant crystals, which is just some vibrant alloy nuggets round an emerald. So we're going to grab that. I've got the bits and pieces in here. So we want just one of those. We'll turn that into nuggets. In fact, we're going to need 2 of those in total in order to be able to complete the task. Because we need basically 2 of these bits. So, and yeah, I need to change these into the vibrant crystals first of all. So let's put that there, surround it by this, and grab 2 of those. And then we'll pop that back into the, as I say, we'll pop that back into the soul binder. Yeah, so we need the soul vial and the vibrant crystal. That's going to turn into an ender crystal and an empty one of those. Can we stack those? No, we can't. That's fine. And pop the crystal in there. Now that is saying that it needs something. So I need to put, use player XP. There we go, that'll be fine. We'll do that. And then we can put the rest of that in there. So that's ready for the next one. Like so. And then we'll use a bit more of my XP. We'll grab that out. So that's the first of those. It's actually turning out to be a little bit easier than I thought it was, to be fair. And that's the second one of those. So we've got the crystals that we need. Let's pop back upstairs again. And the next thing then that we're going to need, so we've got all that. We need to make the, let's make this first, the Ender resonator. So we're going to need to pop into the slice and splice. And we just need some more vibrant crystal, some solarium, Enderman heads, and some silicon. We've already got the Enderman heads. Just need the silicon, and we'll grab a little bit more of that. Now I'm hoping, I haven't been into the slice and splice for a while, it's got all the bits and pieces that we need. Maybe. Yeah, with axe and shears, that's fine. We should just be able to pop those bits in there. So that's one. And this is quite a quick machine. Now we're hoping that these stack. I'm sure they probably will. That's fine. So there's one. And can we do that again? We need some more solarium. Seem to be going through solarium quicker than I imagined that I would, actually. And I think we have potentially run out of it. That's fine. We'll just quickly make some more of that. It wasn't too difficult. So just need some space. That'd be good. And we need some gold as well. If I could run, of course, that would be great as well. So let's pop some stuff in here for now that we don't need. That'll be fine. We'll pop that in there. The redstone. In fact, no, I needed redstone. That'll do, actually. And yeah, we're going to need a little bit of gold. And pop that into the alloy smelter. Always put the gold first with this, because otherwise this will turn into sort of vile sand or something like that. And just give that a couple of minutes. Okay, so that's the two that we need to complete this task. So let's head back into here and just get that recipe back up again. And there we go. So that will now turn into the second one of those that we need. And just give it a couple of seconds just to pop out. And then we can go and make the capacitors that we need, which is the long-winded process. They do stack. Cool. So we'll leave that making a bit more solarium. And in order to make these capacitors then, we are going to need some double layer capacitors, which are just single layers with some energetic alloy and some coal. So we need basically 4 of these first of all. Then we're missing some of that and also some redstone. I've got to admit, I wasn't prepared to be running out of redstone. I'm just going to have to go and get some crops up really quickly, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so a few minutes later, and yeah, we've got a few more other bits we need. So I think we just need one more of the single capacitors. That's fine. We can grab loads of those anyway if we needed to. And then we're going to need a couple of these. So hopefully I should just be able to do, that allows me to do 2. And yeah, actually that's fine. That's all we needed of those. And then we need to grab a bit of glowstone, which is fine. Hopefully we've got some glowstone in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So let's put together a bit of glowstone. I don't know why I did it that way. In the crafting table would have been a far more sensible option. And then, yeah, there we go. So that's our octadic capacitor. And I think now we've got all the bits that we need to be able to actually put this together. So we want some of this. We want some of our fused quartz. We've already got that. And hopefully, as I say, that will be what we need. So there's one of those. And no, we're missing for this. We're missing. So we need another of the octadic capacitors. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get that done really quickly. So we need 4 of those, and that's that. And then we need 2 of those, like so. And then, yeah, we need another bit of glowstone. And should be able to just pop that together like so. Grab that out, get that, pop that in there, and Now we are missing another bit of the vibrant alloy. Okay, so we got the other octadic capacitor that we needed, and the final bit was just needed some electrical steel, which I've just been to make. So we should be able to get the second one of these put together now. And now it's just going to be a case of working out how these actually go together. So if we get down to here, now I'm thinking to myself that we should be able to just pop this next door. Okay, cool. So that is receiving power straight away. And how will it know? So that's got all the power that it needs. I guess that we head over to... In fact, let's just sleep really quickly. I'm guessing that we just need to head over to the mining dimension and pop this down over here. Although I'm not 100% convinced that that is going to work straight away. But we'll see. Okay, so one thing I forgot to do was to set up the channel, the other end, which done now. So that's the channel that I set up. So all you do is click that, and then the other side is set to send, this side is set to receive, and this is now receiving all of that power from the other side. So hopefully I can just get that, pop it down there, and that's configured. And now hopefully this is receiving power as well, which it is. And as you can see, that has now finished in absolute double quick time. So I guess now then, the next thing is we can set this all up to work on a much larger area. And I think in between episodes, what I'm potentially going to do is either set up another couple of these for items and have this send the items directly into my inventory in the overworld, or perhaps an ender chest. I don't know which is going to be easiest at the moment. These were quite a mission to set up, so I'll probably use ender chests. But yeah, that is pretty cool. So as long as we are receiving power in the overworld, then this will work, and it's a far quicker, as you've just seen, solution than we had previously. So let's just get ourselves over here and just see what that's done to our power in the room down here. I suspect that it's depleted it quite quickly because we're still not running off of massive efficiency over here now. So we need to basically get this filled up again. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty happy with the way that this is working. And I'm just going to eat really quickly before I start taking damage from that. But yeah, all that we need really then to make this process even more efficient, as I say, is to have an ender chest in here with some kind of filter, which pulls out the ores, puts them in the sag mill. That will go into the alloy smelter and then into a chest. And that is pretty much our sort of ingots and that taken care of. So I'm going to end the episode there. And so in the next episode, we'll look at perhaps automating this a little bit further, creating a better power source to keep the whole thing going. I did mention a couple of episodes ago that I wanted to get into solar power, and that is still the case, but I've not looked at how difficult that is. I might have to check out some of the other guys' videos that have already set it up and try and get some ideas. But yeah, if you've liked the video, drop us a like, always appreciated. And until the next time, guys, take care. Bye.